Yep. Straight.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oi.
Yep.
Hey. Oh.
Look easy. Go straight out like you're starting a long time.
Hey. Oh.
They split the bone open.
Bingo. Hey.
That's a lot easier than that.
Yeah. Pull straight up like you're starting.
Oh, jeez.
Mic drop. Mic drop.
By the power of Grayskull.
Don't worry, I'll be here.
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
So today we're at the Whiskey Thief Distilling Company. Me and the boys from the Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society did a barrel pick out here, so you'll see that later on at the end. I thought I would start with the probably more interesting stuff to you guys, which is a bit of a tour of Whiskey Thief. They are a small little distiller here. They do not source their stuff, they distill all their own stuff, and here is their still. Hannah was our tour guide and barrel pick person, and she was absolutely awesome, so let's listen.
So how come you can only do 3 barrels a day with that, and 13th Colony one is half the size of this, but yet somehow they can do 3,000 barrels?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Oh, well. It's based on a distilling team of 3 people. So we're 24/7 as much as possible with the distilling team.
And is this considered a hybrid still with a pot and a...
6-plate hybrid pot column still. That we get from a company called Vendome.
Yep.
So our mash starts over in our ferment. Starts in our cooker upstairs into a fermenter. Our fermenters and cookers are 1,200 gallons. Our still is 650. So we'll pump out 600 gallons, run it through our still, pump out the other 600 gallons, and run it through our still. So for every cook that we do, it's 2 distillations.
And I guess the copper is an important part of the whole thing?
Yep. You can use you'll mainly see copper, but you'll see stainless steel. So if you look over here, we've got a baby still. This is don't quote me 100%, but 75 gallon still. It's going to be used for our gin, our brandy. So we make a fantastic spring gin. We do a brandy as well. We've done peach brandy and pear brandy. Our gin distiller, her name is Kelly Tennille. And she won Discovery Channel for his Diamond Masters. I saw nothing. I saw nothing.
I need that.
So this is at the end of our barrel pick. So we had drunk about 7 different barrels, tasted 7 or 8 different barrels. So yeah, we're all a little bit toasty here. So out come the jokes about 13th Colony and all that stuff, but not throwing any shade, just a little bit. But these guys have a really good facility here. It's just, you know, they used to be called 3 Boys, so they were called 3 Boys up until the time they changed their name for Whiskey Thief. And you can actually come here and they'll have these 5 or 6 barrels laid out here, and you can do sort of like a mini barrel pick. Chicken between the curtain there. So basically you pick the one you want, and then you can thieve your own bottle from the barrel you pick. So another thing they do that is great is they do some really unique mash bills. They've got a new wheated one out, and you know, because they do their own stuff, it's all very, very unique. They have a pretty cool patio area out here, which looks like a good time to come out here and have some snacks and drink some bourbon. And you can choose to either do a 750 or a 375 bottle. So I think the 750s are over here, and they were $150 and $80 for the 375s, and you could either get the hip flask or the round one. So pretty cool, you know, you get to put your label on it and all the rest of it, select which sticker you want to put on it. I came out here a few years ago and did this. This was sort of my introduction into the whole bourbon trail and sort of what got me hooked on the whole thing. Also, look at these sweet Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society shirts coming to a website soon.
I try them.
No, we had a 95 size.
Is the V1 the 6-year bourbon? Is that the same as that funky one we had?
Yes.
Okay.
It's not weeded, it's weeded.
So they do have a 95.5 rye, which is your standard 95.5, but they also have a 90 5-5. So 90% rye, 5% malted rye, and then 5%
What are you
malted barley.
thieving right now?
This is a rye whiskey.
Okay.
The very bottom.
6 years.
But I'll pour any of the 5 that you like to try.
I'll try the weeded one, the funky. That's a really low proof too, like 94.
It is. And the reason that is we enter the barrel at about 100 to 108.
Oh, okay.
With it being a softer grain, we find that it responds a little bit better.
So that's the same one that we didn't want?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super
it's the one that you did not like.
It's not even 4.8.
It's still barrel proof, but you're going to see a lower proof because of it being a lower entry.
So this was their gift shop right at the start of the property. You can come in here and buy bottles. One we had heard about that we sounded pretty interested in was called the Mayday Rye. And that guy is hazmat, a little 375, 141 proof. It is fantastic. So you can try it all here. And guess what? They got puppies. Hello, puppies.
We serving 22. I would say because there was old pictures.
So you can try pretty much all their stuff here, and they have a lot of different things. So tried that Mayday Rye, absolutely fantastic. Picked up a bottle of that, and I also picked up this bee museum thing over here. Now I think I might have mentioned it in one of my shorts, but it is got something to do with some artists, and he sticks these bees all over it, and they're all a little bit different because he stuck the bees in different places. It's also 133 proof, 6 years. Really good. Another 375, 99 bucks.
Oh, watch out for that, they will be.
Don't worry, I'll be
Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. All right.
But yeah, you'll see more of Hannah and our barrel picking process here in a little bit. But yeah, Whiskey Thief is an amazing place. Definitely check it out if you're on the Bourbon Trail. So let's roll on into picking us a barrel.
How often do y'all see each other? Okay. I'm just like, I heard y'all in Knoxville, so.
Take your shirt off, Vincent. Take your shirt off. Where you going?
Take the shirt off.
Oh man.
that kind of party.
Might be. Depends on how much whiskey we get to try.
So this is a rick house where they store all their barrels, majority of them anyway, and also where they do their barrel picks. So right out there, this sun did make some of the visuals a little bit hard to get. But anyway, it was a really nice place, really nice day. We sat out here and drank quite a lot of whiskey. Totally recommend having a DD driver to get you home from one of these events, because you end up drinking quite a lot.
They better.
He's chilling in the
I
car.
feel like we got to rush down there and get one before they sell out.
Okay, we got that.
And he bought the place, and he's really been putting us on the map. As a company as a whole, we do not distribute, so the only way you can get our product is coming here to get it. After you all finish up in here, you are more than welcome to go over to our still house and do a tasting. That is on the house, as long as you have your glass with you. To get a bottle of anything that you taste, you have to thieve it from the barrel into the bottle. None of that's going to be pre-bottled. However, we will do like barrel picks with ourselves and sell those in the gift shop, and that is what that Mayday Rye whiskey is. That's going to be that hazmat. In total out here, we sit on 127 acres. Our property line goes to this creek over here and then up to the fence, and then we basically go back to 64. We have cattle, goats, and then we also grow 14 acres of our own corn. So we are considered to be a grain to glass distillery. However, that 15 acres or 14 acres doesn't make up enough for all of our cooking. So the rest of our corn is going to be coming in from Brooks Grain, who sits out of Louisville. In here, you will see our barrels. You will see customer barrels as well. So we house for about 5 or 6 smaller brands. Some of them will, source barrels from other distilleries, bring them here. They'll age them here, and then we have a small bottling facility at the top of our hill, and so we'll bottle for them. So a big corner here we have is Watch Hill Proper. Are you guys familiar with them at all? So they are the largest American whiskey bar. They sit in, technically it's Prospect, Kentucky. It's just right outside of Louisville. But they source from other distilleries, bring their product here, and then we age for them, and then we will bottle for them, and then they'll do their own releases. The only thing we ask is if you are going to be taking pictures or anything, you are more than welcome to. Just don't be going up to, you know, watch those barrels and saying, hey, this is where they're getting their product from, because that information is on there. So just kind of be cautious of that kind of stuff. Other than that, I'll be hanging out. We'll be here for a little bit. So if you guys have questions about what we do, anything along those lines, just let me know. But I'm not going to bore you to death with chat. So I figure we just go ahead and dive in and taste some barrels. I do have 7 for you guys to try today. Told them at least 5, but I want to have 7 for you. And there is a mixture. So they're all whiskeys. They're not all bourbons. So there is a variety in there. And I like to go completely blind. So I won't tell you year, mash bill, proof. I do have all that information to reveal to you all at the end. This paper says to grade it on a scale of 1 to 5. I personally like going on a scale of 1 to 10, because if you do 5s, you start doing 2.5, 3.5, and it ends up being a 10-point scale anyways. But there's no one way, right way to do it. And this is going to be completely at your all's pace. So I'm going to open the first barrel, and then I'll take volunteers to open the other 6. And then whatever questions you guys have as we go along, just let me know. But I'm going to taste alongside with you. If you want input, I'm happy to give it. If you guys want to discuss, you want to get up and walk around and get the first.
He's pulled some full bungs. He's pulled some bungs before.
Shut up, Kimmy.
So there's already going to be a hole created for me here from where I was
It's like a dimple, yeah.
It's like a,
You have to twist it in.
I hammer it down a couple times, and then I twist like a corkscrew.
Okay.
So I'd hammer it a few times. Just watch your fingers.
Like a man.
Yeah, give it, there you go.
Twist it.
Now twist it, give it a little bit of elbow grease as you twist. And then when you go to pull it out, you're gonna just give it one good pull like you're doing like a certain lawnmower.
You know, you just pull those like this. Just
Yep.
straight up.
Straight.
Hey.
Eat your heart out, man.
I was expecting more.
Well, I'll tell you this. Top bones are harder to open. Good job.
That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was saying Hannah was it David?
His last name's Cam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Double H's.
That's why not many people call me by my second name for that reason, because there's always normally a Hannah around, and I work with 2 Hannahs. It's
Do
very,
you?
very confusing.
His second name. That's what I was like.
This
Huh?
is
Last name.
number 2.
Second name.
like Dink.
So we call it your last name. So you call it the second name.
Yeah.
Do you mind handing me your glass? Thank you.
Yes, we call it.
You don't have to chew this one.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it's first, middle, and second. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Doesn't make any sense. But what do you think, Shep?
There you go.
Good one.
Oh, that numbers.
What's that? Is that like a 400 or 500 drug for y'all? 3.5?
No, 2.5 to 2. What are you talking about?
We got 3.
3.5.
Is there a time change?
No, not quite. You're
It
just.
depends which way you came up. Did you come up? You didn't come up 75.
But as far as like Knoxville
It's
and
closer.
here,
It's all Eastern.
there you go. There you go for it then. Just watch. I would just hold down here, watch your fingers as you hammer it down.
Hemorrhage.
There you go. Now twist, and then pull straight up like you're starting a lawnmower.
Don't let Vincent man
There
yet.
you go.
Oi!
You did good. But I have to go get harder.
Okay.
Have you opened a barrel before?
No, but I can.
Okay.
I saw that later.
Just hold your fingers down here and
Yeah.
hammer it down a couple times.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're gonna twist with some elbow grease. And then when you go to pull it out, you're gonna just pull straight up like you're starting a lawnmower. There you go.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yep.
Hey-oh.
Look at these, look easy.
And now this one has been palletized because it's up to separate.
It's up top, yep. So we've experimented with some top bungs and some side bungs. I think we like the side bungs more, but
Oh, he goes.
look at
What you do?
already created. Hammer it down a couple times. There you go. Pull straight out like you're starting a lawnmower.
We all.
Easy peasy.
So these were all the different labels. You can use their standard labels, you can have custom labels made that may not even happen to say Whiskey Thief. So they really customize what you want. They customize the mash bill, they have wheated, they have ryes, they have bourbons, different ages up to possibly 10 to 11 years old. And yeah, just it was a really good event. It was just one of the best barrel picks I think I've been on.
Well, I think that was the first one. You want to do that one?
I can do the hard one. I need to see. I need to fail on this video.
Seriously, they hammer this down. Screw it in, but you have to give it a little elbow grease. So as you hold your fingers still. Yeah. Yep. Hammer it. Hammer it. There you go. Now twist.
She doesn't like it.
He doesn't know how to do things straight.
And then pull it straight up like you're starting a lawnmower.
Already?
Yep.
Well, they split the bong open.
Bingo! Hey!
That's a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah. Sometimes it gets you.
Alright.
We do the same to each time.
You're gonna hold. Just don't pinch your fingers.
Yeah, hold your fingers here. No. Yep. Hammer. Now screw. Shove
This
it.
is anger.
And pull straight up like you're starting.
Oh, jeez.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Wow.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so angry?
You did too.
And Hannah was awesome. So she would thieve right from the barrel and pour it into your glass. Some people got maybe poured a little bit too much. But yeah, it sort of came down to a bourbon and a rye. So after all was said and done, we tried their wheated. Their wheated is a new product from them. New. A little bit funky. Really, really different. John did like it because he likes different things. But we stuck with the standard. Look at these good looking guys in these good looking shirts, and we even had a spare one for Hannah, so somewhere along the line she changes out from her Whiskey Thief top into a Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society one. Not on camera, of course, you degens.
This is Hannah from Whiskey Thief with her stylish Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society shirt. Yeah!
I'm not going to listen to you.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, that's kind of not as group.
More of a spectator.
He just called you the token white guy.
Oh, man. You came with the extra crowd. Sorry.
You're the
I got
token.
that connection. Don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah. The token Asian guys, white guys free. The token Asian guys, white guys free.
You brought me to keep him on a leash, didn't you?
Yeah.
God damn it, Vincent got lost again.
So once we got it down to the final two, Hannah here pours us the two that we were deciding between blind. And we picked it. It was fairly unanimous as it turns out, but maybe one or two dissenters. But yeah, I think we picked a really good one here. Stay subscribed to the channel, and we'll get information out to everybody once it drops and becomes available. But yeah, this is a unique one. It's a rye whiskey, but it's a rye with a high percentage of malted rye. So 60% rye, 30% malted rye, and 10% malted barley. So pretty unique, really delicious. Can't wait for everyone to try it.
Alrighty, I'm ready for you.
Hey, there's the date. Hold on, unless we have to pay.
So yeah, 100% recommend going and visiting Whiskey Thief if you just want to stop by, pick your own bottle. Hell, if you want to pick your own barrel, contact them. Hannah was absolutely awesome, really good host, and it was just, like I say, one of the best barrel picks I think I've ever been on. So stay tuned to get more information about this bottle, and the next video will be the next barrel pick I did at Four Roses, which is almost completely opposite. More, let's say, structured or something. Just two different ways of doing barrel picks, both fantastic. And one of the best parts about it is just the amount of different barrels you get to try. So stay tuned to that. Like, subscribe, and comment. And thanks for watching this, and we will see you all next time.